All right, Sam, we're going to watch a butterfly here. Again, this is from the side view, but this is above water. And again, real quick, so we talked about this a little bit below. You can see, first off, great hands, great arms. That looks excellent. But you can see how high your head is in the water. Really, when you're not breathing on the butterfly, your head should be down a little bit more in the water. One of the reasons why Lynette likes to do the body dolphin drill is to get the idea of where that head should be. Your head and your chest need to be a little bit deeper in that water, not quite so high up there. Your eyes are down, which is good, but it's just a little bit too high. Hands are a little wide, right? And I know this is probably like your second or third 25 butterfly, and all of a sudden it's a lot of fly real quick here and there. And as we get tired, we start to see those hands be a little bit more wide. Make sure we get those hands a little bit more shoulder width apart. Again, if you just, as you're sitting here watching, reach your hands straight front out, almost like you would be in Superman position, and that's where we want to see your hands moving forward. Okay. As you do your breath right here, you can see it's a little late. Your hands are all the way back here by the back of your hips, and your head is just now coming above the water. So work on breathing a little bit earlier. One of the ways I like to describe it to people is if you think about a pull-up. When you're doing a pull-up, the very first thing that starts to go up as you start to pull is your head. So when you're doing a butterfly pull, the very first thing that you want to start lifting up as you start your pull is your head. So you got to get your head up a little bit earlier. You can see how you really jump. I mean, that's the top of your chest right here. Here's where your shoulder, there's where your chin is. Ideally, we'd like to see your chin and your shoulders right at water level, not quite so high as you are here. So work on just keeping that head skating right along the surface. And when we were looking at the underwater part, you could see how low your hips are. This is why. It's that breathing. Good job of getting your head down pretty quickly, though. You can see right here your head's in the water right before your hands are entering. So great job there. And the other interesting thing is, when you are breathing, you can see that you're reaching forward a lot further. And that's fantastic. Again, here's your pull. You can see how late that breath comes up. Okay, work on just getting that head down a lot quicker, or getting the head up a lot quicker. Kick looks good. Nice 2-beat kick all the way through. Your feet are up near the surface. We'd like to see you use your hips a little more, but your 2-beat kick there is exactly what we want to see, Sam. As you're starting to get tired, you can see that arm get a little bit lax, a little bit more behind the other. Make sure those hands stay together all the way through. Okay, a little bit too long of a kick into that wall. You really want to make sure you swim in that wall a little bit better. And then you can see right away you're looking over to the corner. Make sure your eyes are looking at whatever hand stays on that wall. So as you bring this arm underneath, which is good, your eyes are still over there. We want your eyes right there on that hand. So pay attention to that hand that's coming off the wall. You're elbowing your brother, you're calling your mother. You want to watch that hand slide right behind your ear. As that hand starts to come off, it's a little bit late getting that elbow bend. Get that elbow bend a little bit earlier. And again, you can see that you don't really have a very tight streamline there. Your hands are next to each other, but they're not one on top of the other. Your elbows aren't locked behind your ears. So we've got to work at that streamline, and we've got to work on those dolphin kicks. Let's see how many we do. No real dolphin kicks, but you didn't breathe right away. Okay, you can see that your head's up above the water a little bit high, but you're not taking a breath. But again, no dolphin kicks, Sam. We want 6 dolphin kicks. Here's where the flags are. That's where you should be able to, your first stroke should be somewhere out in this area here, not way back here. You're about 2 body lengths away from where, actually 3 body lengths away from where we really want to see you going. So just keep working at it. Make sure you keep working those dolphin kicks all the way through. You can see with as high as your head is, your head really doesn't go underwater here. Your head stays right at the surface the whole time. And then here comes your breath, and it's a late breath. So good job of not breathing early, but let's get that head a little bit lower in that water. Okay? I think if you can do that, you're going to have a lot more success, Sam, so keep it up.